Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Becca and I make lots of Disney content over on here on my channel and also on my Instagram and TikTok if you're not already following me over on there. If you haven't already, please do subscribe down below. You are really helping me out, and yeah, I really appreciate every single one of you who has already joined me on my journey so far. Anyway, on to today's video, which is going to be my goals for this year, mainly Disney related. There's a few others, so I'm going to talk mainly like my personal goals with Disney, like whether it's like my channels, etc. And then I'm going to tell you some things that I've got planned or some ideas that I've got in the pipeline this year, obviously depending on how things go with COVID, etc. So yeah, grab a cup of tea and let's get started. First one I'm going to use my phone with all my notes on is to become more confident with vlogging actually. So I have vlogged a Disney World trip and I've vlogged a few times now. I've vlogged like a theatre trip in London, but I've never really done it like a lot, and obviously it hasn't helped recently that everything's been closed and there's been not really many opportunities for me to vlog, if you know what I mean. So I'm hoping that this year brings a lot more opportunities for that, because obviously I want to bring you guys some more video content like that. It's kind of videos that I absolutely love to watch. I love a good vlogging series, whether it is a theatre trip or a full-blown Disney trip. And obviously there's so many things that I have got planned to vlog this year. It just all depends, and I'll get onto that a little bit later in the video. But yeah, so to become more confident with vlogging is definitely one of the biggest ones. I admire so many people who can just vlog in public like it's nothing, and I have got better with it as time's gone on, but yeah, it's especially hard to do it in your own hometown, and if you've done that, like, you'll know what I mean. Just in case you bump into anyone and it's like a thing. But to be honest, with the year that we've had, I think if you've got something that you want to do and you're passionate enough to make content about it and vlog about it, just do it, because you're not alone. Yeah, maybe your closest friends or the people around where you live aren't as passionate as something as you are, but this is why the internet's great and social media is so good, because we're all in the same boat. We're all just trying to spread a little joy and spread a little happiness and find people that also take pleasure in those things. Next one is to grow my social media. So I made my Instagram account like 2 or 3 weeks ago now, in January, like towards the end of Jan, and I kind of just wanted to share some of my pictures from Disney World and any little bits I find, and try and find maybe a few people who do like Disney like me. And I cannot believe the amount of people that have messaged me or commented on my posts and reached out and just made me feel so welcome. So if you are one of those people, like, thank you so much. That I cannot tell you how much it means. I really appreciate it. I've lost my job recently and felt really lonely. Obviously with everyone with this lockdown, I'm sure I'm not alone, but knowing that people are in the same boat and still love something and are so passionate and desperate to get back to it, and I've just found a real comfort, and it really warmed my heart. So without getting too emotional, thank you. Like, I really do appreciate you all. And if you ever want to talk to me, my DMs are always open, my comments down below. Anything you want to do, just reach out and I will definitely get back to you. Don't worry about that. So yeah, my goal for Instagram, going back to that, is 1,000, and at the moment, as I say this video, I am on 488. I don't know if you can see that. Focusing. It's not focusing. But at the moment, as I say this, it is on 488, and my goal for the whole year was 1,000. So maybe I might try and say 1,000 in 6 months. But this account's only been open for a few weeks, so I'm very happy with how it's going already. And if you don't already follow me over there, it's magic.withbecca, and it'll be linked in the description below. And with my TikTok, my goal is 1,000 TikTok friends, and at the moment, as I say this, my TikTok is The Enchanted Rose is a Beauty and the Beast. Sorry about that. And at the moment I am on 572. Again, you probably can't see that, but yeah, 572 friends over on there, and I would love to get that to 1,000. I had this account since like November 2019, and I barely like posted, and I just tried to jump on every trend and it didn't work out for me. My biggest tip is to stick to a niche, so I got rid of all videos that weren't Disney or theatre related and try to just stick to the thing that I'm passionate about the most rather than jump on other trends. And it seemed to do really well, because you guys seem to really like one of my videos especially, which was things I wish they'd make for Disney Plus, which has had over 100,000 views now. So thank you so much if you've become friends with me over TikTok. Like, I really appreciate you guys. And then with my YouTube, and obviously I understand how hard it is to grow on YouTube. It can literally happen like overnight, or it can take months, even years, to build a strong community over on YouTube, but that is my absolute dream. Obviously, well, for some people who don't know, I was doing social media as a job. I did an apprenticeship in it, and I've always had this dream to do YouTube, and it took me so long to get out of that rut of being like, oh, what are people gonna think, and oh, I don't know if it's right for me. Like, there's so many other amazing creators out there. But if there's something you are so passionate about, and you've got opinions and ideas, and every time you think about it you get so excited, just do it. And I know I'm not a success story right now. I only have, well, let's have a look. I have at the moment 83 subscribers, and I've had my channel for quite a long time, but it started off as me just posting songs from musical theatre shows I'd done, so I never lost the footage. And then I did a cover, and it got a lot of traction, and of a Heather's song from Heather's musical, if you want to go and check that out. And then I started to post my Disney vlogs, but the quality isn't the best, I'm going to be honest. I did it on my iPhone, and I kind of did it to remember the holiday as opposed to vlog like the main Disney vloggers that I watch do. But on my next trip, I'm hoping to, I have my Canon G7X Mark II, which I'm filming on now, and I know how to edit a lot better, so I feel like I will be able to provide some really good content. I feel like I know a lot more about Disney now, and I can really inform you guys like I did with my planning video, which if you haven't seen it already, I will link in a card right now. And I really appreciate anyone who goes and checks it out, because it took me ages. It was a video that I really worked hard on, and I've already had some really lovely comments on it, and I really appreciate anyone who's done that. But yeah, like I said, my goal on YouTube is to probably hit 100 to 150 this year. It is very hard to get people to subscribe, and I'm trying to focus mainly on Disney content with a bit of theatre. Obviously theatres are closed, and obviously I can't get to Disney right now, so it does make it a lot harder. But I will go on to tell you the things that I've planned very shortly, so please do stay tuned, because I have some really fun things already booked and planned for this. So yeah, that's my numbers goal for my social media, and if you haven't already got me on my Instagram, TikTok or YouTube, please do subscribe and follow and message me and comment, and I will comment on yours, and let's just make a really happy, fun place, because that's all I want. I just want to meet people who love Disney as much as me, okay? I've been one of those people that's always been very open about my passions, so anyone who knows me knows that I am obsessed with Disney, I'm obsessed with musicals, I sing all the time, and I think that's made it harder from where I live to make a really close friends, because there's no one that I know that's like the same as me, like that I've been able to become really good friends, and that's such a big thing for me. And yeah, it's getting a bit deep now, but I've never got that group of friends that wants to make plans with me, like with a group chat. And yeah, it's a bit, I don't want this to turn into like a pity party video, don't get me, like, obviously not, but like, it's so hard as like a 21-year-old girl who desperately wants a group of friends who she can call up when she needs someone to talk to, or when she wants to go and for bottomless brunch with, or go to the theatre with and talk about Disney with, and it's so hard to find that. So if any one of you is relating to what I've just said in any way, please do message me. I don't know if I'm alone in this, I'm sure I'm not, and I don't want anyone to feel lonely, especially during this lockdown, and it's been horrible, and it's just kind of made me more aware of how lonely I am without friends, should I say. So if you like Disney, you like theatre, or you're just a nice person who wants to do things with, please let me know, because yeah, I don't want to go on about this too long, but yeah, making friends is a goal for me this year, especially Disney friends, because we've instantly got something in common. Okay, so as I mentioned, I lost my job recently. It wasn't a job I loved. It was my first experience in the social media digital marketing industry, and it started off really good, and then as time went on and COVID started, I got furloughed and my workload changed a lot, and I just kind of fell out with love. and I suffered a lot with depression at the end of last year. Again, it's turned into a bloody pity party this. I didn't mean it to, but yeah, I just want to be as open and transparent as I can possibly be on my channel, so you'll expect a lot more truth from me. But yeah, I really struggled towards the end of last year, and kind of going into this year I was like, right, let's do things I'm happy, what things make me happy, let's stick to them. So yeah, I'm trying to pick myself back up, and I've made a lot of progress, and being here with all these Disney fellow fans has really helped, so thank you. And if I could find a job related to Disney where I could really show my passion, I would love that. I love travel, and I love Disney, and I love theatre, and with my talents in social media I would love to find a way of combining them both. And I know things are really difficult right now for travel, but if there's anyone out here who knows anyone or has any vacancies in their own business, I'm here. I don't know if anyone does, probably a long shot, but put myself out there, universe. So if you can listen, if you can hear me, please do something with it. And then another social media kind of job related thing is to get a PR deal with a brand. And I don't mean like a deal where like contract or anything, but maybe just something gifted, or me doing like a paid ad. I think that would be really cool. I know it's a long shot, and I'm nowhere near anyone wanting to use me for that, but if there is any small business, I would love to help you out in some way, even if it's not gifted, because obviously I know how tough things for small businesses are. But if you need someone to post things without pay, like, I'll do it for free, like, don't worry about that. If you want someone to just promote your products or create a social media video or a social media post or set of stories for you, please give me a shout. I love doing things like that, so I'm happy to do free and non-paid, paid and non-paid work. I just want to help out as much as I can, so let me know. Now onto my general Disney goals for the year. So let's see what I've got. So first off is to buy my first ever Loungefly bag, and I have seen so many people buy one recently. I am stalking Depop, I am stalking Truffle Shuffle, I am stalking Facebook Marketplace, just trying to find a bag that I like for a really good deal. So the one that I've got my eye on is the Mickey Fantasmic bag, which is in America at the moment. I don't think I've found it in the UK. They have just released a new one, but I don't want that one. I will show you a picture now of the one that I am looking to get. I also found the Beauty and the Beast one, which is on sale at the moment on Truffle Shuffle. I'll show you a picture now. It's like a cream colour. It's really pretty. It's quite subtle, but I'm waiting for that one where I'm like, oh my god, I have to have it. So I don't want to rush into it, because obviously it's quite an expensive purchase, and I don't have any money at the moment because I don't have a job, so I need to be really careful with what I spend. And then second is to expand my Disney vinyl collection, and if you can see one here, I got a vinyl record player for my 21st birthday back in November, and I got like the Mamma Mia soundtrack, the Great Showman soundtrack, this one, and a few others. And yeah, I just really want to try and expand my Disney collection and my musical collection. So if anyone has their favourite records or favourite albums, please let me know down below, and I will check them out and see if I can find them and add them to my collection. So next is more to expand my general Disney collection. I love subtle, cool Disney clothing. So obviously this isn't that subtle. This is from Walt Disney World when I went back in 2019. It's like it all written in big colourful letters, so this isn't subtle at all. But I mean, I have been looking on some small shops on Etsy and Instagram, and there are so many cool UK based small shops that sell some really cool stuff, so I will link some of them shops down below. And I was thinking of doing a video where I show you some stuff by some small shops and give you some really good recommendations. It's so important to shop small at the minute. I do a shop small Saturday every Saturday over on my Instagram stories, where I share some really cool brands. So if you want to have a look, it's on my highlights under wish list. It's loads of things that I genuinely would buy and are looking to buy, hopefully in the future when I get some dollar. But if you have a small business yourself, or if you know any small businesses that you think I might be interested in, please do let me know and I'll go and check them out. The only thing I'm not allowed to expand with my Disney collection is my mugs, but yet I still find a way to do it. I recently picked up this beauty, which is from Asda George here in the UK. Can you see that? Yeah, Asda George here in the UK, and it is the 101 Dalmatians. For those of you who have watched my previous videos, you'll know that I recently got a puppy called Woody. He will be 12 weeks old on Sunday. Ah! God, it's going so fast. But yeah, so I saw that in Asda and it had loads of the little Dalmatians on it and I just had to buy it. He's not a Dalmatian, he's a cockapoo, but you know, Disney dogs. So I had to get it and it's really cute. They also do matching glasses and I think they do like plates as well. Asda George have really stepped it up recently with Disney stuff, so you should definitely go and check it out. Like that mug was £2. I mean, what a bargain. We're recently having our kitchen done, but once that is done I will definitely do a mug collection video. I've been wanting to film one for ages and I think I may just purchase a few more for that video. We'll see what I can find. One thing that was cancelled, no, not one thing, many things of mine were cancelled last year, which are now supposed to be, hopefully this year, and one of them was my 21st birthday party. I had booked a venue and it was the Hotel Brooklyn in Manchester. I don't know if anyone knows it, it's quite a new hotel. It was barely open before it got closed. Like, it had to close because of COVID, and it was going to be such a good day. I had 30 guests and we're all staying over, and it was going to be like a Disney Broadway themed party. Each table was going to be a different musical. There was going to be Disney things as well, and it was just going to be amazing. I'd made playbills for it and tickets and everything, and it was going to be so much fun. But thankfully we have been able to rebook it for November 2021, and I pray it gets to go ahead. I have this amazing red princessy dress that I've been dying to wear, and I was going to live my best Disney princess fantasy, but that will have to wait. So next, onto my Disney theatre trips that I have planned. So as I mentioned before, that musical theatre is like a massive part of my life, and I had tickets for some musicals last year that's got cancelled and moved to this year, so I've got like loads of tickets booked. I think I have like 12, 13 musicals booked for this year already, and I plan to buy some more and go to see some other shows once they have changed the dates. But yeah, the Disney shows I have booked is Frozen. So Frozen was booked for my 21st, and obviously it's got moved, and it's now just been moved again, and we don't actually have a date yet. My tickets are still valid, but I just don't know what date I've got at the moment because they haven't announced when they're moving the date again. It was supposed to be November last year, then it moved to April this year, and now we don't know. So I have a couple of London trips now because all the tickets have moved. I'd booked them as like together, but all the dates have changed for them all, so we'll have a couple of London vlogs, which is exciting, hopefully. Because the other show that I have booked for London is Cinderella, and this isn't Disney Cinderella, this is the brand new Andrew Lloyd Webber musical starring Carrie Hope Fletcher. So yeah, that's going to be amazing. It's a brand new Andrew Lloyd Webber musical. If you guys know musicals, you'll know how big of a deal that is. I literally had tickets for like the first few weeks of it opening, and then it's been moved to June now, my tickets. So I don't know if that's going to get moved again. I hope not, but I doubt it'll be at the same time as Frozen. So I booked them for the same weekend, literally a day apart. So I was going to see Cinderella on the Saturday and Frozen on the Sunday. But obviously that will have changed now. I don't know when the date is going to be, but hopefully it's not too long. And then the other musicals I have tickets for, which is very exciting, is Beauty and the Beast, which is obviously my favourite film of all time. I did it at school and I played Belle and it was the best experience ever. So this musical really means everything to me, and they announced that it was coming to the UK like months ago, and I remember it was like midnight and I just like screamed in bed, and I like ran to my mum, was like, Mum, they're bringing Beauty and the Beast, because we always said to each other that if they ever did it, we will go and we will pay whatever it takes to go. So I'm very excited, and we have very good seats. They weren't cheap, as they never are, so yeah, keep your eye out for that. And then the last Disney musical I have tickets for is another brand new musical, and this is actually a Disney World exclusive, and it is for Bedknobs and Broomsticks. So I don't know if any of you guys have seen the film, but I loved this film as a kid, and they announced that it's going to be the world premiere and they're coming to Manchester, so I had to have tickets. And some other musicals I have tickets for those who might be interested, which I'll also be doing some kind of vlogging for, is Chicago the musical, which I've never seen before. A non-musical, I'm going to see Queen, and I've had that booked for like 2 years and it got cancelled last year. So yeah, Queen the band with Adam Lambert instead of obviously Freddie Mercury, they're coming to Manchester, and I've got that in June, and I'm very excited. I got it for my dad for Christmas, like, yeah, 2 Christmases ago, and we're finally going to be able to see it hopefully this year. I have Heather's tickets, and it's not Carrie Hope Fletcher, she's not going to be in it. I did see that in the West End a few years ago and it was amazing, and I'm really excited for the tour. I have front row tickets for that actually, so can't wait for that. I also have tickets for the Osmonds musical, which is, I booked that for my mum as a Christmas present because she loves the Osmonds. So I don't really, it's a brand new musical. I have no idea what it's about. Well, I know it's about the Osmonds, but I don't really know anything else about it. But I'm excited. I have tickets for Everybody's Talking About Jamie, which has been like one of the biggest hits, and I've had tickets cancelled twice as well for that, so hopefully. Bring It On, my tickets were cancelled last year, so I've got tickets for that. Sister Act, and Whoopi Goldberg might be in it. And Jennifer Saunders is confirmed for the tour. If you don't know who Jennifer Saunders is, I mean, absolutely fabulous. She plays the fairy godmother, well, she voices the fairy godmother in Shrek 2. So yeah, absolute icon. So yeah, hopefully Whoopi and Jennifer will both be in it. Let's pray that they are. I have tickets for Waitress, which I'm so desperate to see. I also had those tickets cancelled. And then lastly, I have White Christmas, which is obviously going to be in like late November next year on their tour. I got those for my mum for Christmas as well, because it's one of her favourite Christmas films, and it is a very, very good film. So yeah, we're very excited to see that. So yeah, lots of musicals. I just love anything musical theatre. So is there any shows that you've got booked? What dates are you going? If you're going to any of the same shows as me, maybe I'll see you there. Let me know. So another one that I have is to do this isn't Disney, but it's to do the Warner Brothers Studio Tour. And I've been wanting to do that for a very, very long time. I was so close to booking it for Christmas just gone, but COVID, and we had a national lockdown and everything, shock in the UK, and so I didn't book it, thankfully. I would love to go for it at Christmas, but if I'm that desperate and can't wait any longer, I probably will try and do it in the summer. We'll just see, just because I've got a lot of shows booked around the summertime, so we'll have to see what happens with those first. And I had a trip to Amsterdam that's just been cancelled, which was supposed to be in 2 weeks time, which I'm gutted about. My boyfriend Tom booked me that for my 21st, and I kind of knew it wasn't going to go ahead with everything going on, but I'm still absolutely gutted. I also have a trip to Portugal booked with me, my boyfriend and his brother and fiance. That was supposed to be for May, for like a week, and I don't know if that's gonna happen either. And I also had a festival booked. Yeah, I really like indie music, which is another thing not everyone might know about me. And I booked tickets for my boyfriend's 21st Transmit Festival, which is in Scotland, and it's got people like Liam Gallagher and Cortinas and all the people like that, and I'm gutted that it probably won't be going ahead. So any money I get back from those things, I am going to try and put towards a trip to Disneyland Paris. I've never been. Can you believe that? I've never been to Disneyland Paris. I went to Paris last year for a day with work for Paris Fashion Week, and I was literally like, I literally flew in and flew out the same day, and there were so many families travelling with like their Mickey suitcases and the mini ears on, and I was like, that's where I want to be. So yeah, I will hopefully get to go this year. I'm planning on going towards the end of the year, just so that it hopefully doesn't get cancelled. I spoke to Ever After Holidays the other day, and they reckon it'll probably be okay from September onwards, like for definite. But obviously they don't know, no one knows. But yeah, it would be so good if I could go for Halloween, because Halloween's like my favourite time of the year. So maybe we'll squeeze a Disneyland Paris trip in, and I will obviously vlog that. So yeah, that's basically all my goals for 2021. It's so hard to know what of those things I'll actually be able to do, or what will get moved and changed. I have loads of video ideas between now and then, because I'm guessing for the next few months we're still going to be kind of not able to do anything. But as soon as I can, I will be out there, I will be vlogging. I have nothing else to do, so I will be up there. If you guys have any video suggestions in the meantime, do let me know, because I would obviously love to make content that you'd want to see. And I hope that you are keeping well and keeping safe and keeping sane, and if you need anyone to talk to, my DMs are always open. Thank you so much for watching once again. Please do subscribe if you haven't already. You'll be really helping me out. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you very soon. Goodbye.